My daddy is Ricardo Solano. He is the owner of Guadalajara Mexican Grill in Lake Elsinore, and I have my special brother, Ricky Solano, and they are in Temecula and Lake Elsinore, and they're already open, but they love Goya products. We use them in our restaurants. I use my favorite, and I know that you've seen me at home, and I get to take this bad boy home today. But this is the sazonador, and then it's wonderful. I use it on everything. I use it on fish. I use it on chicken. I absolutely love it. You've seen me use the olive oil, and it's an award-winning olive oil from Spain, and it's just a wonderful product. Extra virgin olive oil is definitely the pride of Goya and the pride of my household. So we are going to start with some bell peppers. I'm going to use some green bell peppers, red bell peppers, because I want to have a nice colorful plate. And I even have Happy Father's Day. Ta-da! In case you forget why we're here today, Happy Father's Day. And in case you forget who we are celebrating, ha! Voila! Dad! So there you go. We are also going to use the minced garlic ajo picado. And ajo picado is wonderful, and I like to add a little ajo as well. And if you don't have it, you can also use fresh ajo. So I'm going to start with some bell peppers here. I'm going to join them. Where's my little container? Put some here. There you go. And we did some pre-chopping ahead of time because we know we are only going to keep you here for 10 minutes. Now, I'm using flat meat today. So I like the USDA certified flat meat, and it's nice. It's nice, juicy. I don't know if you can see all the marbling in it. If you really want to step it up, my good friend Aurelia from Goya, she loves to make her steak picado with ribeye, and I do think that if you can afford it, use a little ribeye. I know right now times are tough with the cost of beef. I know it has gone up, but it's a good you can use pretty much any quick fire meat because we're going to be making it pretty quickly. It is a saute technique, so you have to cook it pretty quick with in high heat, and it's a fast thing, especially for those guys that want to impress the ladies. This is a quick dish, 5 minutes in, boom, you're done. The majority of time you're going to spend is basically just putting your products together. If you're a vegetarian like our friend Bill Gold is, you can use some mushrooms. There's some great portobellini mushrooms, and they're very meaty. You can also saute some tofu and use the same ingredients, same methods. Pick this up. This is great for any of your vegetarian dishes. It really brings up the flavors of your vegetables. So it's really one of my favorites. So if you don't have one, I'll be glad to give you one. So I cut up all our steak picado. What you need, the recipe, it calls for 6 ounces of your flat meat. I'm going to make a little bit more. I have a little extra. I definitely want to leave the CEO of Hispanic Lifestyle wanted to leave dinner, so his wife doesn't have to cook today. So they have dinner already set. So we're gonna heat up our pan a little bit. Never start with a cold pan. So we're putting in about a teaspoon there. I'm gonna sear it. We have chopped tomatoes. We have chopped onions. Poquito de cilantro that you absolutely hate. So I have some little bit of chicken stock too. There you go. And pick that up. Now here's what I like about this tomato sauce. Look at the color. Look how rich that is. Look how nice and red. And look at the thickness. The thing that we look for as chefs, we want to make sure that it's nice, rich, and thick. We're also going to use a little bit of bay leaves. I am using just a little bit of regular oregano. I'm going to sear this just to give it that browning. Traps in the juices, and that's what I want. So it's not bland. So there's a little cooking tip there, and you can really hear that. That's beautiful. I'm using chile serrano just for a little bit of spice. You can make it as spicy as you want. There you go. We're adding a little brown color to that. There we go. All right, so we want to sear it nice. We got it on high. Like I said, it was a quick saute. You see that nice sizzling? We're gonna add the tomatoes. So right now we've added the sazonador, where we added the bell peppers and the onions. Okay, now here's the trick. We're gonna add our tomato sauce. Then 1 tablespoon would do. I added 2 steaks, so we're looking at 12 ounces of meat here because we're making enough para toda la familia, for the whole family, right? So we added 2 tablespoons. We're gonna cook that in there, give it a little bit of sazon. Bay leaf there. So I'm gonna add 2. And they're pretty little, so I'm gonna add 3. If you have the big ones, just add 1 to 2. So there you go, mix that in there. So see, it's sauteing down. There you go. Look how beautiful that is. And we are going to take out the bay leaves, because the bay leaves, especially if you're cooking for elderly people, the bay leaves really scratch your esophagus as it's going down. We really need to practice safety. So I usually like taking it out. It is wonderful. We're going to go ahead and turn that off, and we're going to serve it on a beautiful platter, which is another thing too. Make your food pretty. Okay, so we got half for him. Well, look at that. Steak picado. Nice, easy, very great dish. You can make the steak picado. For those who don't eat beef, make it with camarón. Make it with shrimp. You know, so it's that easy, quick and easy. The majority of the time was your prep. But don't forget to go to your local supermarkets. I highly recommend that you support your small family, mom and pop supermarkets. Look for Goya Sazonador. Definitely for everything, for salads, for cooking. Use Goya olive oil. This is one of the best olive oil. It is award winning. It has won many awards, and it's wonderful, from Spain. And as God intended, and we have bay leaves. So, and of course, let's not forget one of my favorites, tomato sauce, low sodium. Watch your figure. Thank you so much for joining me today. You can go ahead and go on HispanicLifestyle.com. Richard Sandoval is going to edit, make me look better, skinnier, probably younger. So I hope you still recognize me after all the editing he's going to do. And definitely join us for the Latina Conference 2020. I am Chef Rosie from Provecho Grill. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys. Bye-bye. Provecho. Yay.